Good morning, entrepreneurs. I have a special treat for you today. I'm going to give you a simple formula for getting rich selling Hot Wheels mainlines. And if you don't know what mainlines are, they're basically the cheap ones, like the $1.18, $1.25 ones that you find everywhere. And with this formula, you don't really need to know anything about toy cars, including Hot Wheels. Most rich people are not very smart to begin with, so you'll be joining a very elite club. So step one is to go to your local dollar store, or Kroger, wherever they sell Hot Wheels, and buy a few. Depending on your budget, maybe you have $50, maybe you only have $5. Let's say for the simplicity of this lesson that you only have $4. So you go down to your local getting place and you buy with your $4 these 3 Hot Wheels mainlines. And you don't need to know anything about what cars are popular and which ones aren't, because when you put these on eBay, which is where your money is going to come from, the bidders will tell you which ones are hot. So like in this instance, this is some old Japanese car. If you post this initially for $2, probably won't go too much higher than $2. Same with this old Japanese thing. Probably $2 is about the most you're going to get for that. But right now, one of the hottest cars in America is the Loopster. Everybody loves roller coasters. So you put these 3 on eBay with a starting bid of $2. I mean, you pay $1 something, so $2 isn't too outrageous. I'm telling you, $2 is about as high as these are going to go. But let's say this one sells for $30, which is not uncommon for the Loopster. You get a buyer, a high bidder for $30, you got $30. After eBay takes 20 of it, you'll have $10 left over. So you've already turned your $4 investment into 10, 12, 14 when these sell. So you got $14 now. You're up $10. What do? You go back to that place where you got those Hot Wheels and you buy some more. And just repeat and repeat until you're wealthy. And eventually you'll have so much money that you can get like a low mileage PT Cruiser, and shit, you could buy as many Black Ice air fresheners as your heart desires. Vape cartridges, energy drinks, you name it. You'll be a baller, let me tell you. So anyway, that's the secret. I hope it works for you. Definitely worked for me, because as you can see, I'm rich. Look at all those cars. I'm rich as shit. So let's open some cars today. This one, 167, is the Duck and Roll. And this is quite popular. When it first was released, it was really popular, I guess because Jeep people were buying it, or people who know people with Jeeps were buying it. This one glows in the dark. I think there was a treasure hunt last year or the year before that. Some research showed that this has not really been around as long as I thought. It debuted in 2020, I guess, and there's about 5 versions of it. And yeah, this one glows in the dark. I'm not going to keep this one, so we will have a Duck and Roll with Blade sunglasses available at ignitiondiecast.com. And it's kind of marketing genius, because as you know, most people who drive Jeeps also wear Oakley blades and are prone to filming themselves ranting about stuff in their Jeep or their truck. But buy this so that you can be a part of the trend. Like, even if you don't own a Jeep or know anyone with a Jeep, any parking lot pretty much is going to have some sort of a Jeep product in it. Buy this, and the thing is, you like put it on their vehicle, and it's a way to say like, hey, you own a Jeep. Ducks, Jeeps, get it? And number 162 is the Rink Racer. I grew up in the north and we call these Zambonis, but I guess that's like one brand of an ice resurfacer. So nowhere will you find this called a Zamboni. But basically, it's a Zamboni hot rod. And I've never opened one of these. It debuted this year. It's brand new. I guess because this is an international card, it doesn't say new for 2022. But there's another color coming, believe it or not. They decided that this vehicle needed a second color. I haven't seen it yet. It might be, it's in a case after M, obviously, because we've gotten M's in. But I haven't really studied those videos from the big money channels, so I don't know what color it is, actually. And to tell you the truth, I don't really care, because I'm not really into hot-rodded ice resurfacing machines. A bit of trivia about this vehicle. I've never held one, so you're going to find out as soon as I find out. That comes off and it has a compartment in there where you can make an ice cube or ice cream. Who the fuck is going to make ice cream in a Hot Wheels car? But that's what the site says, and it's a ride-on. So if you into that off-brand of Legos called Mega Blocks, you can put one of the figures on here and they can like operate it. But the figure is going to be like this tall and the machine is going to be small. I guess maybe this qualifies as a tuned Zamboni. I don't know. But those are the two for today, and both are for sale at Ignition Diecast by the time this video airs. So what do I want? What does this grumpy asshole want for his own collection? I want one of these. We got 5 cases of these in. Unfortunately, in true Mattel style, the one everyone wants is only 1 per case. I don't know if they want it because it's 1 per case, or they only put 1 per case because they knew everyone was going to want it. I really don't know. But this is not pre-sliced. Well, I forgot to finish that thought. We got 5 cases in, 1 per case, so 4 sold. We're sold out now, and I'm keeping this one. Heavy. Magnificent Blue. And there, finally, is the premium version of the Liberty Walk. Sky Blue 2000 GTR with the tiny wheels. The tiny wheels were kind of controversial. I heard some people griping about that, but I think it's pretty dope. So this is a premium version of a car and a color that came out in a mainline. And I have the mainline over there on that wall. So I don't know. I kind of have a policy. If there's a premium version of something, I don't necessarily need to keep the regular mainline version of it. But this is pretty damn awesome. I'm very happy to have this. And this looks like a Fleet Flyer. Yeah, this is a Fleet Flyer in the same color blue. You can put it back there, close it up, head to the track. Another team transport for my personal collection. So yeah, I don't know. There's a gray version of this year. There was a neon speeders and pink. This has been around a while. There's a police version of it. So I think, without checking, maybe 10 different versions of this Ken Mary Skyline. But I think this is the first premium. So like I said, I might get rid of my basic blue version. So if I decide to do that, it'll be available at ignitiondiecast.com. And fingernail update, I think we're about, I don't know, hell, looks like there's something else on there. I guess it's bruised in 2 spots. So we're about a week and a half away from clean fingernail. Otherwise, my nails look pretty good right now. Finally done with the roof part of that barn, which was brutal. Now we're just doing like interior walls and waiting for a gravel guy to deliver some gravel and stuff. But yeah, maybe a month away from pulling cars into there and being able to work on cars in the shade. It'll be awesome. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow, and don't forget, go buy some cars, put them on eBay, you'll get rich fast.